Howdy, folks. What's going on? It's Outlaw Hatfield back at you one more time for another one of my Tuesday night chats. I hope everybody's doing okay tonight. Let's see who else out there right now. Over on the YouTube side, we have Bo. Hey, Bo. And 30 Clipazine. How you doing, buddy? And over on the gun channel side, we have the Pants, and Tony was in there, but he dipped out for a minute. Hopefully he'll come back. I asked him if he wanted a link. He didn't reply, so we shall see how that goes. With me in the panel so far, we have Gunpowder Beauty, and we have, of course, RL the Black Cat, who looks
What's up?
Who looks like he's going fishing.
Well, I wasn't going to, but I did find a fishing rod in the car here, so I'd like to throw a line in. I got about an hour and a half before I got to be at work. So.
It sounds like a fishy situation to me, buddy.
I can multitask.
Can you?
I'm a little jealous of you right now, Fluffy.
You're what?
She said
I'm a little jealous of you right now, Fluffy, is what I said. It's been a long time since I've been fishing.
I see.
Well, you need to tell Tardrop to fix that problem.
Tell me about it. I'm still trying to get to the gun range, but
that's what we ought to do.
That's another issue.
G-Webs likes to fish. I like to fish. You like to fish. Apparently, RL likes to fish. What we ought to do is have like a gun channels meeting somewhere on the Mississippi River. We all get together and do some catfishing.
There you go.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I'll go fishing.
That's what we ought to do. We ought to pick out a day, I'll meet up on the Mississippi and catch some catfish. Just to see what we can catch. Then again, I'd settle for carp or, oh, look, there's an asshole in here. Hey, Midnight Range, how are you? I knew I smelled something funny.
Did you see Midnight, what he's been picking up with his giveaways today?
Yeah, I seen that. Midnight apparently went to search for some stickers and come up with something hideous.
Well, he came up with something all right.
Yeah. It probably made his heart skip a beat. I'm sure he loved it. I'm absolutely sure that was one item that he wished he could have in his repertoire, you might say. We got some other links out. I've got a few out there. Ghost has got one. I'm gonna shoot G-Web's one. If he wants to jump in here, he can. And I'm gonna shoot some dogs. I keep saying that, but I never do. So what kind of fish are normally in that little creek you're about to molest?
This would be trout in here.
Oh. Brook trout, brown trout, rainbow trout, what kind of trout?
There should be rainbows that are stocked, and then there should be some native rookies in here, too.
There you go.
This is not an ideal setup for trout, but we'll see if we can make it work.
Well, what are you tying on there?
I'm tying on a swivel right now, so I can change leaders pretty quick if I have to, because this is about a 6 or an 8 pound braid line on here, because this is kind of like a general purpose fishing setup, and I want to tie on some 4 pound fluorocarbon leader to fish for trout.
You know what I'd have done? I think I'd have just stuck with the braid, depending on the color of the braid.
Done what?
I'd have just stuck with the braid.
Well,
2 to 4 pound braid for that leader.
I'll show you.
They're hard. It's hard to see. Them fish can't hardly see that shit.
Yeah, this is like a brownish braid. that's gonna be too hard to see.
Yeah,
But
we ain't gonna see that. I mean, I can
this
see
is
the line, but
this is a light, kind of a brownish colored spider wire braid.
I tell you what I've been using for the last few years now. It's that Cast King braid, and the stuff's pretty damn good.
Cast King? I've used
Cast
that
King.
before.
It's a cheaper braid, but it's good stuff.
See, I have some strand fluorocarbon leader right here that we're gonna work with.
That's the sign of a true fisherman right there. He don't use a knife; he just bites the shit in half.
I can't break
Isn't
the
that how
braid
you're
in half.
supposed to do it?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. You know,
That's what God gave us teeth for.
they always talk about how bad lead is for you. Throughout my life, I could not tell you how many split shots I've crunched on the fishing line using my teeth.
I do that all the time.
Mm. We all gonna die of lead poisoning.
We all gonna die someday.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not too soon.
Nope.
I,
Mine's
I
probably
want.
gonna be of sleep exhaustion, cupcakes, and coffee.
Honestly, I'd like to see 700, 800 years old.
Why?
I want to see what happened next.
I'm not even sure I want to make it to 100 years old.
I
Well,
actually
think about it. If you could reach to be 400 or 500 years old and be as healthy as you are right now, I guess you'd be doing something or healthier. Of course, the chances of that's like zero, but you know. Or you can do what Clover was talking about the other night.
Just freeze your head,
Yeah, just have your head
get
froze.
your memory and personality and everything downloaded into
A computer. Yep, pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you got to think about that. If that's really what happens, and your brain is downloaded into a computer, is that really living?
That's a better way of living because if I don't like the body I have, I can always upgrade to something different and better.
Yeah, you could, but here's the problem with that: you're stuck in a computer pretty much until they find that body, or they find a way to re-download your brain or your memories and personality into a new body. I'm sure you're conscious. You would realize, that you are existing, but not living. It would be just weird. Think about it.
Thank you.
You would not have the sensation of touch or smell or taste.
Uh,
Simply just be. And I'm not sure that would be enjoyable at all. You wouldn't be dead necessarily, but
taste I could live without. Touch that would just really suck.
yeah. I don't think I can live without taste because I like. Yeah, it's like you're sitting inside a computer. You can't move. You can't do anything. You can communicate, of course. You can't smell, and yet you see somebody or somebody tells you they're having a pizza, and you can still remember what a pizza tastes like. How
There's
delicious
a
that pizza
show on
was.
Netflix where they download everything into like a computer chip and then put it into a flesh body or whatever you want to call it. And
Altered Carbon.
seems pretty cool. Yes, thank you.
Yes, it's a very good show. I've watched the whole thing. Actually,
I
today.
I've caught up on most of it. Well, no, that's a lie. I've watched 3 or 4 episodes so far because, of course, it's not family friendly, and my kids are heathens and don't know how to sleep. So, Mama can't watch the shows that aren't appropriate for kids while the kids are awake. So, it's hard for me to
I
catch up on
actually
those kind of shows.
I actually broke down today and watched that new Batman, that uh, Batman Ninja, and it wasn't awful. I'll say that, but I have seen better Batman or Batman animated shows. This one was. I wasn't a fan of the way the thing was drawn out, the animation itself. I didn't like that style of animation. Um, some of the lines that they used, it seems like they were pushing too hard to make it something that it wasn't, or trying too hard to make it good. Um, I didn't like the fact that they were trying to mix in anime with, a Batman thing, with the Joker and Penguin and all these other Batman enemies building robots. And I know I'm just spoiling the shit out of this movie for anybody that might want to watch it, but um, this wasn't my cup of tea. To me, it just wasn't Batman. Now, on the contrast, Gotham by Gaslight, that was very good. I really enjoyed that one. And I started watching Krypton today. I watched the first 2 episodes of that, and so far, I think it's a pretty damn good show. I love the premise. It's got enough action in it to keep you interested, but it's got a decent story behind it. So, this one could last a while. I figured this one might go for 3 or 4, 5, 6 years, hopefully more. But that's pretty much how I've spent this day, watching movies and new television shows that I haven't watched yet. And I guess I need to actually start watching Westworld before certain individuals, Matt Hansen, decides to kick my ass.
I'm still trying to catch up on that show too.
Uh, you know what? It just, for some reason, I see it. I know I can just watch it, but I'm just apprehensive about whether or not I would actually like it. And I hate to watch, 4 or 5 episodes of a show I'm not really sure about. I mean, I was pretty sure that I was going to like the Krypton thing because it's Superman, basically. And that I like. I know I like that. But something like Westworld, maybe, maybe not. We will have to see. I'll watch a couple episodes eventually and just figure out whether or not I want to continue to watch it. You still ain't got that lure tied onto that line yet?
I'm working on it, buddy.
You need to borrow my glasses?
I might.
You want me to tie it for you?
Now, what kind of knot are you using there?
What's that?
What kind of knots do you use?
Just basic fishing knot, surgeon's knot.
Depending on the type of fishing I intend to be doing, I'll use a rappelling knot or polymer. Most of the time, if I'm using hooks, I'll just snell them. It's quick and easy. But like I said, most of my fishing gear is set up for big catfish, heavy duty fish. So I'm running 65-pound test braid with normally a 30-pound leader of monofilament with an 8/0 circle hook.
Yeah, that's the big stuff there.
Yeah.
I'll get a little bit of weight here.
So you remind me. It takes me longer to actually go fishing, get ready to go fishing, than to actually fish most of the time, because I'm preparing for a day before I go. Oh, I'll need this and I'll need that and I'll need this. I need to tie this on here like this. Drive myself crazy. You do have a pair of needle nose pliers with you, right?
What's that?
You do have some pliers with you, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, just making sure.
That's right there. I got my...
Oh, okay. help get the fish hook out of the fish's mouth. You know. Now, what happens if you actually catch one of these things? You gonna take it home, slime it up, and eat it?
No, that's real bad. I
Uh,
seriously don't even catch anything. This is the first day this water's actually been fishable, though.
I'm wondering what happened to your bridge.
What's that?
I'm wondering what happened to your bridge.
Yeah, the bridge got knocked out.
Ah, I see. That guy's wife is out there. How you doing?
Hi, honey.
Raphael's out there. Who else is out there? Vandalistica. How are you? Midnight, of course. Scott's out there. How you doing, Scott? Psycho 316's out there. Let's check on the gun channel side, see who's floating around, if anybody. Michael G, the pants. Ralph's over there as well. Raphael's a busy guy. He's all over the place. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. See, that's where we should all be right now. This is the beautiful, clear water. Nice big boulder sitting there. Looks like a rocky bottom of that creek. And RL's about to get hung up in that log pile over on the other side. Do you actually see any fish?
No, not right now. I can't. I did just
Well,
get hung up a little bit, though.
well, you let us know if you actually hang one. And ladies and gentlemen, we came here tonight to discuss holsters and carry options. And the reason I decided to hit that subject up just a little bit was because Ghost had put that video out about his SAR 9 a couple days ago. And, well, he was having issues finding holsters for it. And there's some gun makes and models out there that are really hard to find holsters for. I played a hell of a time trying to find a holster for the first SAR that I owned, which was the SAR B6P, the full size. And I could not find a manufacturer that I was actually putting out holsters for this thing until I got this brilliant idea. Well, it's a Turkish gun. Maybe there's a Turkish holster maker out there that makes holsters for it. Lo and behold, there is. And the name of that company is Masked Holsters. So I ordered one. And it took a couple weeks, but it finally got here, and it was a nice holster. It was double stitched all the way around, good material. Uh, the gun fit absolutely perfectly. It was good and snug. So, and there's always options out there, but they're just very, very hard to find. So sometimes, um, it's like the GP 100 that I bought recently. I was looking for a Kydex holster for this, and believe it or not, there's not a whole lot of companies out there that makes holsters, Kydex holsters for the larger revolvers. You can find them all over the place for the snub noses. But finding one for a barrel 4 inch or longer, it's just a pain in the ass. There has to be people out there that's making them. I just haven't found one yet because I honestly myself I prefer Kydex over leather. It's just more secure if you ask me, and you know it don't retain water like Kydex or Cadora does. So that's just my personal thoughts on it. Um, but there's always places to find holsters if you're looking. eBay's a great source. You can go on eBay and there's all kinds of people out there that's making different kind of holsters for different kind of guns, and you might have to sift through several to find what you're looking for, but chances are there's somebody out there that's making a holster for your gun. You just got to look. And that guy's wife apparently loves her new carry holster. And what kind of holster would that be?
I love that carry holster too. It is amazing.
Well, what kind of holster do you carry with that 1911? Or do you use it at 1911?
I got a custom-made femme fatale holster from Wanamaker. The lady was actually at the Tulsa show, and Gun Gals had done a fitting, and we had talked to her about, our options. And she, of course, was like, holy guacamole, that our guns are not usually made to fit a 1911. And so they had to custom make mine, but I love it. Hold on. I'm in some comfy clothes today, y'all. So excuse the way I look, but this is the holster. And so the 1911 is right here. I can conceal carry with this, and I love it. It is literally the best holster I've ever had. It's comfortable. It evenly distributes the weight of the 1911, and there are literally some days I forget I even have the 1911 on me because this holster is so comfortable.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have just been joined by the one and only guy that strikes at night, Night Strike.
Ooh,
what's going on, guys?
What's up there, Night Strike?
Not a thing, brother. We're gonna have to change your name. I've decided.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because it's really not accurate.
Well, so I should call myself Day and Night Strike?
No, I was just thinking, before 9 o'clock strike.
Yeah.
Because that's about
Like
the time.
Ellis, I'm gonna warn you. Don't start throwing jokes like that out there. You won't like what happens.
Late afternoon strike.
Late afternoon strike. Yeah, that works too. Morning strike. There you go. Morning strike.
The Night Strike won't fix Ellis's channel the next time he breaks the strike.
Oh, well. There are others.
Uh-huh.
No. I have no clue how I did that, by the way.
It's called the delete button. That's how.
I didn't even hit the damn delete button, I don't reckon. Or if I did, I didn't realize that I hit it.
Uh-huh.
But for any of y'all wondering what we're talking about, is last night I did a late night chat, and somehow or another I deleted the chat section off of my gun channels page.
And then he tells about me. He tells me about it like via text message this afternoon. Like, all right, I'll go fix it.
No, I told you about it as soon as I woke up. Thank you very much.
Hey, it was an afternoon for me because I've been up for hours.
Yeah,
I did the early watch this morning, remember?
Yes, I know you did the early watch this morning.
Jimmy was late.
Because Russ Carr said so. What the hell are you talking about, Midnight?
What's going on with Russ?
Black Rhino concealment. If they don't have it, they'll make it for you. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, but see, I'm a cheap bastard. I don't like paying, $70 for a holster.
Oh, I know you're a cheap bastard.
So, yeah, well, it's like the holster I'm using for my saw right now. It's just one of those cheap little Cadora nylon. Here, I'll show you. Damn. See, just
throw that up there.
You gotta be careful about it. It is loaded. Just a little thing, cheap.
That's not bad. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it works, and for what I use it for, perfect.
So is Black Cat using the outdoor litter box this time?
Black Cat's actually doing some fishing.
What?
Working on it.
Oh. Has his paws caught anything yet?
No, I did just lose my rig though. So
It happens.
Let's see. I'm going to apparently have to teach him how to fish one of these days.
Probably.
Teach you how to avoid losing your stuff. But yeah, that's the holster I'm using with the SAR.
Pretty nice holster.
Nah, it's cheap. I didn't pay about $9 for it.
Hey, just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's bad.
Now the one I got for the Ruger, I actually did spend about $60 on that. So, and it's a very nice leather holster. I'm just not a fan of leather. I don't know why I'm not a fan of leather. I just prefer Kydex or better
Do you prefer
retention.
rubber for your gimp suit, or
Do what?
do you prefer rubber for your gimp suit?
No, plastic. Just plastic. Kydex. Call it what's real.
Kydex gimp suit, doesn't that chafe?
Nah. I don't think I've ever had one chafe me. But I don't wear in my defense, I don't wear inside the waistband either. Everything I wear outside. I just do not like carrying inside the waistband. To me that's uncomfortable as hell. That's probably because I'm a fat ass.
Give me a second timeline here. I'll show you my setup here.
God, that would be one thing.
So what other carry options have you seen for the ladies out there, Gunpowder?
Good Lord, what's going on over there?
It's the wind. Quiet.
Much better.
Yeah, I just muted you, RL. That wind was getting a little rough.
Yeah, that's called wind.
Yeah. What other carry options have you seen for the ladies out there? Gunpowder.
There's a lot of different options. If you like inside the waistband, outside the waistband, there's corset holders, there's belly bands, ankle holsters. Femme Fatale is probably my favorite holster company ever now, just for the simple fact that it's made so sweat is not going to get to your gun. It's got a double layer, so that way little fingers are not going to be messing with the trigger and stuff like that.
So
It's really comfortable, especially for moms. Seriously, child. Sorry, my daughter's knocking crap over. It's one of those that it's breathable material, but it's made just right, so it's comfortable on the female body. The corset holder that I'm wearing today, I live in Texas, so it gets really freaking hot here, and this thing does not make me sweat having it. It's actually nice and breathable material, but it's thick enough that it actually holds up the 1911. And the fact that they could make something to make it comfortable carrying the 1911, I was really impressed with. And with the one that I have, because it's custom made to fit the 1911, I can have any gun up to the size of a 1911 in it. So if I wanted to carry the 9mm SIG, I don't know what the numbers are, so y'all don't even ask me that question. I just know it's a SIG and it's a 9mm.
I think we need to start asking her the numbers.
Whatever. Numbers are not my forte. I could carry my 380. I could carry the 357 up to the 1911. Now, if I got something bigger than 1911, of course, I'd have to go get another holster made. But to have it fit all the guns and it's one holster, it was well worth the $96. And that's with shipping and handling and everything. So I really like it.
Is that why you're watching Ellis? What are you? Okay, well, let's see. I don't care what you call it. I just want to look at. But what? What the hell are you
What are you
talking about?
talking about?
That's a good question. That's midnight. I'm reading his comments out here.
Don't make us tell 9mm.
Let's. I wish my wife would get a flashbang holster. Don't lie. You want it for yourself.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, see, Midnight's a pervert.
I don't know what we're gonna do with him. I think I'm gonna have to put him in timeout. I'm gonna tell 9mm that's what's gonna happen right there, buddy.
Look, he's already been cut off. You don't do anything worse to him. Come on.
That's true. That's true.
All right, well, the wind went down a little bit here, so you can see the holster that I'm wearing today. Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see it.
That's the 578 GLS holster. And you can actually adjust this for multiple guns. This is for like a Glock 19 size, so anything about that size, it's got retention with the release right there.
I like that. You think you showed us that one the other night, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been kind of testing it out a little bit here.
I need to find one for my 1911. I still don't have a holster for that, believe it or not. I know there's some options out there. There's a lot of options out there for 1911. I just have to make up my mind which company I want to go with. I was actually thinking about Alien Gear, just to, see. Or then again, I could go like I said earlier, go to eBay and find somebody, make some custom, and go with one of those.
Good.
I'm fairly pleased with my Alien Gear holsters I have. The only one, they have some drawbacks, like the paddle holsters kind of stick out from your body, so they're not real concealable. But like the inside the waistband ones are pretty comfortable, really.
A good support butt chest bra, okay, does make a difference with carry and the lingerie corset holster. See, you girls, you get to carry in all sorts of places and weird ways. It's just weird.
I shouldn't have any wind issues down here now by the crypt.
How the hell do you get Taylor from Chandler? Don't ask me, brother. I have no clue. Not sure what kind of holster do you have for your 1911?
I got a Kydex holster with the old Night Strike avatar on it. Duke Nukem. Coy gave that to me. I've also got a leather holster that Nathan made for me.
And which do you prefer?
I've also got a UM83 holster for it'll hold the 1911, the Beretta 92, and that's a drop leg. But I like the drop leg, but I also like the leather. But I like the Kydex too. So, if I had to use just one and choose just one, probably the leather.
You're one of those. Are you actually going to catch that fish or play with it?
Well, he is a cat.
Play with it right now.
I just seen you try to set the hook and miss.
And miss.
Yeah.
No, I did not try and set the hook. I'm just trying to reposition my bait.
I
am a master baiter.
Most fishermen are. Most expert fishermen are masturbators.
Sure. I have been a masturbator for years.
So have I. And I've gotten very, very good at it over the years that I've had to practice.
You have?
Yes.
Okay, good.
There's no shame in that. I mean, you ask anybody that's ever done any real fishing, they'll tell you they are a masturbator.
Nothing seems interested in salmon eggs right now either.
Well, I have a question for you. Are you throwing upriver or down?
Down at the moment because I'm drifting it down in the current.
That's the way to do it. Try top water.
I don't know, for trout.
Yes.
Get a lot of
Trust me. Trust me. I have caught a lot of trout off top water.
I'm gonna throw upstream a little further and we'll see what that does.
And use the lightest sinker you possibly can.
I got a good drift going down in front here.
Russ Carr says, for my 1911, I have a drop leg inside the pants holster. I wear it with a pair of cargo pants with a right cargo pocket cut out. It's a good way to conceal carry a large handgun. Yeah, I'm sure Night Strike can agree with that.
Hey, I like drop leg holsters, so
I think they have a purpose.
I'm not tactical enough for a drop leg holster.
Exactly. Like I said, I think they have their purpose, but not just not for me.
Well, I don't look at it strictly as a tactical thing. I look at it as, it's secure. It is secure as it's going to get.
A good belt holster, and it's secure as it's going to get as well.
I've seen leather drop leg holsters too, and those look pretty good as well. And they don't look tactical.
Now, I've also been playing with the idea of getting a shoulder rig.
I've never had good luck other than my hunting rig. I have a bandolier holster for my hunting rig. But I've never bought a good shoulder holster either. I think that's kind of the key to those.
What's that one that they make, that Miami Classic?
Yeah, Galco.
Yeah.
That's a good shoulder rig.
Yeah, I've been thinking about picking one of those up. Man, them things are not cheap at all.
About $150 or so.
No. Well, let's find out.
I mean, if you go with like a custom holster maker, you can get $300-400 into a leather shoulder rig.
Oh yeah, easy. Let's see. Holsters. Shoulder holster systems. Yeah, $190 for the Jackass rig. So
that's what it means. The only shoulder holsters I've ever tried were just the cheap, like Blackhawks nylon ones, and I could never get them adjusted right.
Yeah, like I said, the standard Jackass rig, which was originally the Miami Classic, when you seen Crockett using a Miami Vice, $190 for that thing. But they say they fit like gloves.
I always liked something like a paddle. Like this paddle is real nice and wide on this. This holds everything in. This isn't normally what I would carry fishing, to tell you the truth. But it just happened to be what I had on me today.
Yeah, but these things from Galco, $105 for this one. It's $179, $190, $220, $210, $230. So yeah, those are not cheap at all. And a handmade one like you were talking about, good Lord, who knows what those would cost? And these things are mass produced here, so. They even got cross draw holsters over here. which is something that me and Clover was talking about not long ago.
And that seems like it would come in handy in the car.
Yeah, I actually
Well, the
like.
good news for any man out there, Femme Fatale Holsters not only makes holsters for women, but they also make them for men. And you don't have to get the
Ooh.
pretty lace ones unless you want that.
Yeah, but don't you have to like
Yeah.
cut your fingernails and wear makeup for that?
Not required, but we're not going to judge if that's what you're into.
Well, I'm not into it, you know.
I got nothing.
I
I
think
got nothing.
I think I'll have to pass on that one.
Whatever.
Uh, tell you what, as cloudy as it is where you're at, you might be better off using a darker bait too.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just using what I had in the car.
Oh
I
well.
don't really have access to a lot of stuff. Wish I had like fly rod. I'd run like some kind of little worm or some or nymph down through here. That might get smacked.
Woolly booger.
Yeah.
Those work pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a shame. We got a man fishing and ain't caught nothing.
I know this is just depressing.
Oh yeah, that's you're going to get skunked.
Still better than being at work yet though,
You know.
which I got to do in like 15 minutes with the spot.
Well, hopefully you'll manage to catch something between then and now and then. What kind of holster does Taradoc carry?
Outside the waistband,
Well, at least he's smart there.
I think it's an alien gear holster.
It's the Jason Gason's classic.
I'm not really sure what kind of holster, just to be honest, but I think it's alien gear.
Well, you know, like I said, I'm going to be picking something up for the 1911, and I was
Well,
actually,
the great thing about alien gear holster is if you ever get rid of a gun, you just send them the shell back and they'll send you a new shell, and all you do is pay shipping and handling instead of buying a new holster.
yeah, that's always a plus. I was actually today looking online for my next gun purchase. I'm wanting something small, compact that I can carry to work with me.
Yeah.
Would not be very noticeable at all. Armor McNaxa says it was funny. He went out fishing the other day and he apparently left his fishing license at home. No, they expired. His fishing license had expired February. See, that'll get you in trouble. That's the kind of shit that gets you in trouble. I had a friend that would buy his fishing license on his birthday every year. So that's how that's how he knew it was time to buy his fishing license when his birthday rolled around. So that's what he did on his birthday. He'd always go out and buy himself a fishing license, hunting license, so he was prepared for the whole year.
In PA, you can only get them at certain times, and they're good for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Well, in West Virginia, it ends. You can buy them at any time of the year, but it always ends at the end of the year. So if you buy your fishing license at December the 1st, you got a month to use it.
Yeah, that's the way PA is too.
Yeah, but now here in South Carolina, apparently, if I buy a fishing license in April, it's good till the next April.
And the hunting licenses in PA run different like that too. They run season to season. So like the license I bought last year is still good all the way up through spring gobbler, which is now.
So my license will be good up until next month after. I'd actually have to pull out my license and look. Luckily, I keep it close.
Now, do you guys have to display your licenses now?
No, As long as you got them on you.
See, the hunting license has been like that for a while. They just started doing that with the fishing license, but I still keep mine on my vest. It's kind of worse to have it.
Well, see, I've you know, I wouldn't have a problem with displaying them if that was the law. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt nothing.
If I don't get nothing on this cast, swinging and catching nothing, that's perfect. Drifting right down where I want it.
What kind of setup are you using there?
I don't know. It's just some cheap freaking collapsible rod I had in the trunk of the car. Shit hit the fan rod.
Oh, there you go.
Just carry it in there just in case.
Yeah, you might have been better off just to throw a worm on there.
I'd have to dig some. I don't have any. If you find a worm
what?
or even a little Helga might work pretty good.
Yeah, if you can find one.
I turned over some rocks here or something. I got about a 15-yard drift going down the creek on this now, and nothing even nibbled at it. We'll try that one more time. Then it's time to give up. Damn job interfering with my fishing.
Yeah, I know. Mine does it too. Pain in the ass. They ought to give it. They ought to be nice and give us, a week off every spring, every summer, every fall, and every winter for fishing and hunting. With pay, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Up in the channel running right down along the edge.
Well, I'd like to see you catch something.
That should be where everything is right now, right there. Where that channel catches the other edge.
Is the water moving faster than normal, or?
This is about the way this fish normally looks this time of year. This summer, this gets a little lower than this. This is about water.
Yeah,
I can go to other places and probably catch something, but I'm here.
Domo arigato.
Mr. Roboto?
Was I robot?
Yep.
Thanks, Greg. You're being awful quiet today, but.
Yeah, I'm walking around doing stuff.
Don't lie. You're listening to us and watching porn.
No, not actually. I wouldn't do that on air. Sorry. Now, Flippy, on the other hand, that's a different story.
Oh, I don't know what Flippy does on there.
I'm down almost around the other bend now. So nothing.
Yeah, they might bite on the retrieve too, though.
You know, this is your chat. It's not my chat, so I'm not going to.
Now this is a community. My chats are all community chats. Everybody's a part of it.
But you guys are talking about fishing, so I don't want to interrupt you.
Not Strike. When was the last time you went fishing?
20 years.
20? What'd you say?
About 20 years, yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I've just never been that interested in fishing. That and my dad just never had time when I was younger, so I only went once or twice, and that was it.
Oh dear God, son. See,
It's
okay, we're gonna have to get you some fishing equipment. And have you ever caught a fish when you went?
yes, once
And
or twice.
what did you catch?
I think it was carp.
Oh, that's carp's a good fish to catch. Pretty good fight. Really
I ain't
fun
gonna
on the
give
water.
any kind of advice. I ain't catching jack shit right now. So.
You know, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Like I said, you've probably been better off with just digging up a few worms.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't buy worms. When I go down to the river, I always take me a small little bowl or something with me, with a lid on it, and catch my own. Get a handful of wigglers, catch some bluegill, then take the bluegill, cut them up, and use them for catfish bait. If they're not too big, I'll just put the whole bluegill on the hook, cast it out there, and hold on because you never
Bluegills
know
work
what.
good for bulls. I know that.
Yep.
The bullhead can catfish around. Flatheads like bluegills too.
Yep. So do channel cats. Blue cats
I had
also
much
do.
luck on channel cats with them. I've caught flatheads with them.
I love. There ain't nothing better than catching catfish, man. And the thing about it is, when that rod bends over, you never know what you got on the other side. It could be something that's 15 pounds or something that could weigh 60 or more.
Either I just bumped the bottom or something nibbled.
We're all rooting for you here.
Hey, I might have to get off here. My daughter's getting into stuff. I'll talk to you later.
Get her.
Good luck.
Later, gunpowder.
Thanks.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call this one done for the day anyway. We've been at this about an hour now. So,
Has it been that long?
Yes, it has. See, you
Huh.
stopped in late.
I did. So it's my fault.
Yes, it's always your fault.
Well, not always, but right now it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget that later on tonight we have at 7 o'clock Tactical Tuesday with Ghost Tactical. I don't know what he's discussing tonight, but I'm sure it's going to be great. It always is. And then we have the third best show on Tuesday nights, which is hit or miss Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock, hit or miss Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock, hit or miss Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock.
Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock.
Yes, that's another $15 you owe me, Night Strike.
Yeah, just put it on my tab.
Yeah, well, that tab's up to about $600 now. You realize that, right?
Well, just let it ride.
Yeah, one of these days I'm going to collect. I figure we're working on a new AR right now.
Maybe.
Maybe. You know,
Well,
and the $600 should be a pretty good one too. I keep plugging your show. Pretty soon I'm gonna have you up to about $1,000, $1,500. Then you're gonna build me a really nice one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Top of the line stuff here. I'm talking.
How does your friend like his AR?
Well, we still haven't taken it out and shot it yet, so I'm not sure.
Huh. It does work.
Yeah, well,
I shot it on camera. So
he likes the carry handle.
he does like the carry handle. Okay,
He
good.
likes the carry handle.
I wasn't sure if he was gonna like the carry handle or if he wanted like a scope or something on it instead.
Well, he's probably going to do that too. And he said, well, if something happens to that, I'll just put the carry handle back on. I said, well, that's a good idea. It's always good to have a plan. So
I like the carry handle, so yeah. That's why I got one on my AR. So there you go.
How
I
many?
have one with a carry handle on it.
How many ARs do I have with carry handles? I don't know. Probably too damn many.
Uh,
Well, no, I was going to ask how many ARs do you have, period.
It's better not to say.
say, before or after the boating accident?
Yeah, before the boating accident, I had hundreds. Not hundreds, but I had 15 of them. But after the boating accident, I was left with 3 or 4.
That's a shame.
It was.
Yeah, we gotta do something about these boating accidents. Somebody's going to end up getting hurt.
I think financially we're all hurt.
Well, no, I meant really hurt. I mean,
Wow. All right.
because I'm going to start going out and looking for these guns that laying in the bottom of these water holes. I could end up getting myself drowned or something, you know. I'm going to tie a rope to my leg and say, hey, y'all, hold on to this. Maybe I can come out with 15 or 20 nice rifles, end them up real good if they ain't completely rusted out. Hopefully you're smart enough to protect them in something. But who knows? Anyways, guys, I will be back at you. I might do a late night chat tonight. I'm not real sure as of yet. But it's a good possibility. If not, I'm sure somebody will run one. Remember, like I said, Ghost Tactics coming up at 7. We have Hit or Miss at 9 o'clock tonight. And who else is on Night Strike?
After
Tuesday
hit or
night, 9 o'clock.
miss, there should be Big Gunner 81.
Okay, Big Gun Ready 1. And then the Daily Gun Show was at midnight. So that's your full schedule for tonight. Clover Tech's got some stuff coming up tomorrow night. What time's tonight? 8 o'clock? 9? Wednesday night. No, it's Wednesday. I think
It's Wednesday. Today is Tuesday.
Yeah, tomorrow night's Wednesday. So Clover's show tomorrow night's at 9, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all pay attention to that one too. Like I said, I don't know what to talk about, but I'm sure it's going to be good. It always is. Y'all take care. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.
Later,
Shall
guys.
be infringed.